exile, the Canadian Armed Forces works tirelessly to support peace and, when required, enforce it. There is, however, one particular group that I would personally like to thank today. We speak at length about the sacrifice of our soldiers and veterans, yet it would be impossible for us to do what we do without the help and support of those here at home. Our friends, families, and support groups are essential in ensuring that our members are able to meet the challenges brought on by a life of service. They are our unsung heroes. I previously mentioned our 118,000 fallen. It is impossible for us to honor them without remembering the 118,000 parents, siblings, spouses, friends who sacrificed someone they love. To them we owe the greatest of debts. Sacrifice is at the heart of Remembrance Day, yet we would be remiss if we did not also remember and celebrate the incredible achievements our country has accomplished through the service of its uniformed personnel. Events such as our legendary assault on Vimy Ridge, where for the first time in our history, all 4 divisions of the Canadian Army fought and won a great victory under a Canadian commander. This was our nation-building moment. This was the moment where Canada entered the world stage. At Juno Beach, where we stormed towards the most fortified coastline the world had ever seen, determined to liberate our allies from the clutches of tyranny and oppression. Or during the Korean War at the Battle of Kapyong, where the heroic troops of the Princess Patricia's Canadian Light Infantry, numbering just 700, held off wave after wave of thousands of communist forces determined to seize the road to Seoul and to extinguish the flame of democracy. They did not break. In Afghanistan, where our forces not only prosecuted a successful tactical campaign against the Taliban, but worked tirelessly to build roads, schools, and bring direly needed humanitarian aid to a vulnerable population. This year, we celebrate the 75th anniversary of UN peacekeeping. In case you weren't aware, Canada quite literally wrote the book on this subject. Lester B. Pearson was awarded the Nobel Prize for his role in creating the UN's first modern peace and police force. More than 125,000 Canadian peacekeepers have been deployed around the world, from earthquakes in Haiti, airlifts out of Afghanistan, drug trafficking seizures in the Gulf of Aden, enforcing peace in the Medak Pocket. Canadian peacekeepers have gone above and beyond in the service of our global community. Wherever we go, our reputation precedes us. As storied as our global contributions have been, our domestic service has been no less so. Your Canadian forces are constantly helping Canadians here at home, fighting forest fires, deploying to floods, responding to ice storms, conducting search and rescue missions, and much more. In 2019, the CAF executed the largest domestic deployment since the Second World War in response to the COVID-19 pandemic, providing critical medical care across the country. Whether at home or abroad, there is no call we will not answer. Whatever our background, whatever our strengths, whatever we wear, whether it's a flight suit, a peacekeeping helmet, or desert combats, our members of the Canadian Armed Forces carry a proud legacy that dates back to well before our Confederation. We guard this legacy for you, the future stewards of our beloved country. I stand before you humbled, honored, proud to wear this uniform. To be counted among the ranks of these extraordinary humans, I am privileged to call my brothers and sisters in arms, to call myself a Canadian soldier, to serve our incredible country, and to serve you, its exceptional people. As I bring my remarks to a close, I invite you all to reflect on the sacrifices of our fellow Canadians, those who have fallen, those who have taken up the torch, and those who serve on the home front. I encourage you to reflect on gratitude. Gratitude for those who came before, for the peace and prosperity that they left us, and the great nation we are all stewards of. I leave you with a challenge, simple in principle, difficult in execution. Once this ceremony ends, once we've gone back to our lives, to our routines, and the poppies have been put away, don't stop remembering. Carry on the spirit of service and keep it alive, lest we forget. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Captain Moreno, for your time and important service to Canadian freedom and sovereignty. We will now be having time for any questions.
But as a token of our appreciation from Westmount, we want to give this gift to Captain Moreno. Thank you for your contributions to our country and the inspiring speech you have shared today. As today is only the 10th of November, we will not be observing the moment of silence. Thus, we kindly ask that tomorrow, November 11th at 11 a.m., you take the time to observe the moment of silence in the serenity of your own space.
Perhaps take the time to visit a Remembrance Day ceremony at Old City Hall, Toronto, the Scarborough War Memorial, or Sunnybrook's Remembrance service found on live stream or TV.
Additionally, consider learning more about Canadian veterans through historical documentaries or visiting your local legion.
Thank you so much for your attention and support. We will remember.
Please follow your teacher's directions when exiting the assembly. Thank you.
If you guys have any questions, you can stay